Lyra, if you don't mind me jumping in quickly, we received
No,
a
of course
question
not.
from Edward about but please discuss the expected life and life cycle costs of LED versus HPS. So when you're reading a LED spec sheet, the stated lifetime is what and it's listed in hours. And the way translating that to a cannabis application, let's say flower room, when they say 50,000 hours, they mean that if you just turn the light on and walked away. For cannabis, it's about, if you calculate out in years, 36,000 hours, about 7 years being on 12 hours a day, off 12 hours a day. So that's what, so in the DLC, in the QPL, they're saying that they must do, last for at least 7 years in a flowering application. In my experience, you're going to get, most fixtures are designed to 50,000 hours generally. So you can expect 7 to 10 years of lifetime out of these. Of course, a few of them will fail over time. It's inevitable when you have hundreds and hundreds of an electronic device, but generally it's very small. And there are no bulbs, so that when you buy them, that's all the money you're going to have to put into the fixture. There are no bulbs to change, there are no parts to adjust. That's it. So that's the so there's no maintenance cost on them, unlike with HID. So I just wanted to jump in there and answer that when you're talking about Q90.
I have a question that's not on the slide, but I want to touch on lighting controls. Are you able to repurpose lighting controls from a HPS grow if you switch over to LED? And would that be something that you'd want to include in first cost of when you're looking for and thinking about doing an LED project?
Generally no, because you want to take advantage of LED's ability to dim up and down, both instantaneously, like coming on slowly and off slowly during the day and at night, and also over time. So you can adjust your, you start, when you start flower, you're at say 600 ppfd, and then you ramp up over the first 3 weeks to 1,000. You can do that with LED, and you usually need a system. Some people use a wall controller and just punch it a couple times every day. You can get a much more advanced system like a Lutron system. You can program all of that in, but that's LED specific. And luckily, the control systems in horticulture are similar, if not the same, as what's used in general lighting. So there are a lot of options out there.